Hi everybody, this is Zach from Myshire Farm. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me just fine. I'm jumping on just a second or two early to get caught up here. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. If you could comment whether you can hear me okay or not. I'm trying something new tonight. So if you could just comment to hear me okay or not, I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to get set up here. We've got a lot to discuss, a lot of things to go over, and a lot of surprises that are coming your way. So I'm really excited about it. Let's just get caught up first. Let's see here. Wonderful. Excellent. All right, so I'm getting caught up. Again, this is Zach from Myshire Farm. Thank you all for showing up. My throat is unfortunately on fire tonight, so I'm probably going to cut this a little short because it's pretty hard. It's pretty rough right now. But we will get through it as fast as I can, or as well as I can. A lot of things to talk about. So first and foremost, my name is Zach from Myshire Farm. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live right here on our YouTube channel to answer any questions that you might have concerning Coturnix quail. A couple things that we do that's a lot of fun. A lot of people show up every week. We all hang out. Everybody shows or lets us know where they're from. And so, it would be like Mason's Homestead says that they're in the UK. So I would do a shout out to where you're from, which is always a lot of fun. So we do that. And then we also do hatch rates. So if you've had eggs hatch from us this week, it's going to be a rough day. Then you can feel free to let us know what the hatch rate was. I will write it down for my notes, and it's always fun to see where everybody else is at. The third thing that everybody wants to do is hit that like button. So I would really, really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And I've got a lot of announcements, so unfortunately that's going to take most of our time. If you do have any questions concerning Coturnix quail, feel free to ask now. And I promise I will get to it before I end up, but I do want to get through all of these announcements. I've taken a lot of Dayquil today, so I don't know how this is going to go. All right. So first and foremost, thank you everyone for showing up. I truly, truly appreciate it. Hopefully you've seen some of the videos that I've been posting. I'm very proud of myself because I have posted 3 days in a row. Consistency as far as social media goes is not my thing. I just get so caught up with collecting eggs and doing orders and taking care of the quail that I've got good intention and it just never seems to work out. But I did spend a lot of time this week doing a bunch of videos. I have them all set up on my phone. I am hoping to do at least one video a day, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've got at least 2 weeks already done, and then this week on my designated time, I'm going to be doing a bunch of genetic videos about each color, so that'll be a lot of fun too. But I wanted to start out from the beginning and work ourselves up there. So I'm pretty excited about that. So check those out. They are under playlists. It is a brand new playlist that I started and only has 3 videos in it. I think it's titled What You Need to Know About Raising Coturnix Quail, something of that nature. There's only going to be 3 videos in the playlist, but I'm going to continue to add to them every day once I post a new video, and they'll be in order, so you can kind of find out where you're at in the system or in the process and kind of jump in. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you guys stay tuned. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will get to them. Number 2, we have a giveaway. It is starting today and it is ending on Saturday, July 4th. So the really exciting news is I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow. I will be posting it fairly early, probably after I feed and water. So I'll be posting the video pretty early. And in that video, it's going to discuss the giveaway and it is going to let you know how to enter. Now I'm going to tell you guys now, So what needs to happen is in the video that I post tomorrow, all I need you to do is comment what you think we need to do a video on. You know, the major myths or frequently asked questions, or how do I do this or how do I do that. Whatever you think would be a good video for me to do. It does not matter who does what or how many of the same answers. We're not picking our favorite. Every time you give us an option or a suggestion, you will be entered into the contest. So all you have to do is comment any sort of idea for a video. So that's pretty exciting. The winner will receive 60 Myshire hatching eggs for free with free shipping. They will also receive a 3-tier Winola Ranch cage. So that is very, very exciting. I think more now than ever, it is very important to celebrate July 4th, celebrate our independence. And so usually every year we have a July 4th party. We have all of our customers come in. We've had customers literally fly in from California, from Nevada, from Massachusetts, Missouri, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, New York. We've had people all over the country come to our annual July 4th. Due to COVID, we're not having a July 4th party this year. We are going to have a little get together because it is Dennis's Papa's birthday. And I went and bought fireworks galore. It'll be our largest fireworks display ever. So I will be going live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will be setting it up where you guys can enjoy the fireworks with us. So I know a lot of cities and a lot of things like that are not doing fireworks this year. And hopefully we can all come together and have a fun couple of minutes. I'm hoping it'll be 15 minutes long of really great fireworks. Did a lot of research this year, and so I'm hoping that it'll go really, really smooth. I'll be setting them off, so they're not perfect, but it'll be fun. It's free, and at the very beginning of the video, I will be announcing the winner, and the winner of the contest will get 60 free hatching eggs from us, Myshire Farm, and a free Winola Ranch cage, free shipping. It's everything you need to get a startup. So I'm really excited. I'm very happy that Winola Ranch helped me join in to give you an even better July 4th surprise. So I'm really excited about that. And again, the way to enter is to watch our video tomorrow. It's going to be the same information I just mentioned. However, in the comments, you're going to, I keep reading on the screen. In the comments, you're going to want to suggest any video that you think that would be helpful for you or for others, and I'll take those and I'll start doing videos on those. But every time you enter, you can enter as many times as you want. I'll enter you into the drawing. I'll be writing names down once a day, and then Saturday right before the video I'll pull one out, and that'll be the winner. So I'm really excited about that. That is our giveaway for YouTube, so make sure you check out that video tomorrow. Make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you hit the subscribe button with the bell so you get notifications when I post, because I've got a lot of great videos coming your way. I've got jumbo videos, I've got genetic videos, I've got what to start with videos, I've got brooder videos and incubator videos. I mean, I've went all out. It's the new and improved videos that we're doing from the new barn that we've set up, and so hopefully you'll be able to learn a lot in the near future. So make sure you stay tuned and check all of that out. So here we go. Are you ready? Kiki says they can hear me. Horton Creek is in the house. Patrick is also. Wyatt, hello. Hilltop says they can hear me as well. Ellen Bloomfield, hello. Jabed says, hi, Zach. Had the power go off yesterday for about 30 minutes. Had the eggs in the incubator. Do you think they are okay? 30 minutes, yeah, I think you will be fine. I mean, it's never a good thing, but I wouldn't stress about it. It should be fine for you. All right. Love and Life at Home says hello. Kiki is from Houston, Texas. Welcome. Jeffrey is here as well. Patrick from Missouri. Hello. Crystal from Southern Illinois. Welcome. Mason's Homestead from the UK. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. Jeffrey from Louisiana. And F.W. Kendall from Washington, D.C. Welcome. Wyatt, how can quail stop eating starter feed? No, I'm sorry, when? When can quail start eating? Stop. Way too much medicine today. I'm sorry. Let's try this again. When can quail stop eating starter feed? Very good question. Long story short, we do starter feed from day old chick until 8 weeks old for all colors except for jumbos. At jumbos, we do till 10 weeks. The week that we switch over, we do half and half. So we feed them twice a day. So in the morning, they would get the starter grower. At night, they would get the layer for a couple of days, and then we just switch over to the layer completely, so that is a smooth transition. All right, Ellen says, hanging out in Illinois, welcome. Kirk from Iowa, welcome. Lori in Washington, hello. Love and Life is in Washington as well. J.R. Bailey says, hey, Zach, is there a source for the type of 1/4-inch matting found in a Humidity incubator? I don't know. I'm sure there is. The first place I would check would be eBay. Second would be Amazon. And then the big box stores would be a couple options as well. I'm not too sure, though. David says hello from Missouri. Hello. Sam says hello. Buster Unknown. Hi, I'm from Oklahoma. Received my eggs Wednesday, and they are all okay. None cracked. That is what I like to hear. That's great. Good luck, and keep us posted. If you can, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Thanks. Wyatt says, do you still have turkeys? We do not. We got rid of the turkeys about 1.5 years ago, I believe. Tanya's in the house. Indiana, I believe. Welcome. David, love the new videos. Thank you very much. I've got a lot of more. I've got a lot more coming your way. In fact, I've got a big surprise for you. So I already told you what the giveaway would be for our YouTube channel. It starts tomorrow and Saturday on July 4th. I'm hoping that you can enjoy July 4th with us here at Myshire Farm via YouTube Live. We'll be going live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I know is very late. Unfortunately, it doesn't get dark here until about 9:45, so I didn't want to start too early or start too late, so 10 o'clock is when we'll do it. We will jump on a little bit sooner to do the giveaway because I'll have to get back in the field and get everything set up and things like that. But I do have another surprise for you, and I will let you know that surprise when we hit 60 likes. We're at 33 right now. We've got plenty of people watching, so hit that like button. I've got another surprise coming your way. Let's see. And a bunch more videos coming as well. Jason says, hello, Zach. I hope you get better. We sure appreciate you. Thank you very much. Ellen says, I really love the new videos since I'm a newbie. That's great. I'm really happy about that. This whole section of the first set of videos that I'll be posting is for newbie people. The first couple, the one I just posted today, the one tomorrow, and things like that, are really, you don't even have quail yet. So it's kind of the things that you need to think about. But it's also a nice thing to watch, even if you do have quail, because maybe you can look back and go, oh, you know what, maybe I could do this differently. So that's always fun too. So I hope it helps in the future. Good luck. Ray from Houston, Texas is in the house. Welcome. Jason, 30 Scarlet Tux went in, 18 came out, 2 died, 53% hatch rate. All our fault is we messed up on the humidity. That's still not too bad. And technically it was 18 out of 25. So you didn't do too bad in the incubator at all. They just hatched a little early, but we had talked about that earlier on this week. So not too bad at all for your first time. T. Hoffman says, good evening all. Looking forward to checking those out. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Caternix Corner's in the house. Hello. Also, Terry, if you're still watching, I had a phone call about you today, so we will need to get together tomorrow. Some good news. Some good news. Some good things coming your way. So get with me tomorrow, and I'll let you know what's going on. Hilltop Outdoors says, "Hi Zach." I got to get a cough drop. I'm sorry, guys. 44 out of 60 hatched from the 50-50 mix of tuxedos and rares. I got from you a few weeks ago. One chick did die a few days later. I just assume nature takes its course sometimes. Rest are healthy. Wonderful. That is absolutely great. 44 out of 60. Hilltop Outdoors, if you are still online and if you're still watching, those weren't shipped, correct? I believe you picked up. If you could let me know whether they were shipped or not, that would help as well. Ellen is excited. Thanks. Sam says, how far out are you on egg orders? On most egg orders, probably 3 days. If you ordered jumbos, unfortunately, we got hit massively. So a week and a half to 2 weeks on jumbo orders. But everything else, 3 to 5 days. We're getting pretty caught up pretty fast, so that's exciting. I also have a very big announcement that I did not want to start with because, well, it gives me a reason for me to tell you to hit that like button. So I need 12 more like buttons, and I will give you the big surprise, so stay tuned with that. I do think everybody's going to like it. It's actually a two-parter, so I'm kind of going to play with you guys for a little bit, but I will give you the first part when we hit 60 likes. Rich says, from Auburn, Michigan, welcome. Today is day 18. Chicks started to hatch at 5 a.m. this morning. So far, 9 out of 50 have hatched. At what point do you take out live chicks and put into brooder? We take them out every 24 hours. So we would take them out, tomorrow morning and put them into the brooder, whatever's dry in there, and then just do it every 24 hours after that. You should have had some hatch by day 18 already. I would recommend you upping the humidity a little bit. If you could let me know what your humidity and temperature are. But you should have had some starting to hatch already. So keep me posted on that and let me know. Rich Ross. And do you close up the incubator and wait for remainder to hatch? We do. Yes. Heather is from Vermont. Welcome. Rhett, thank you. Got my eggs Tuesday. None were cracked, in good condition, even though the box was kind of beat up from the post office. Sometimes that happens, but good luck and keep us posted. Ellen is excited. Again, that's great. JR says, I'm back. Did you answer my question? I did. I know I answered it. I just don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, I would check Amazon and eBay first, JR, and then maybe the big box stores, but I can't imagine you not finding it on Amazon. What size wire on brooder floor? You could do 1/4 inch. That's what we do. Last question from me. Sent you pics today via text. Curious what you think about the feathers of the white feathers, translucent or missing feathers. I responded to you right before the video. It takes just a little bit longer, so they're still a little young. The darker feathers you can see a little bit better, so that's normal. JR, oh, wasn't talking to me. Ellen, I love fireworks. My dog's not so much. Absolutely. Luckily, we don't have a lot of neighbors close to us, so that's kind of nice. David from Idaho Falls, Idaho's in the house. Welcome. When you say 3 weeks, 4.5, 6 weeks, are you referring to male, female, or both jumbo wilds? I'm talking about females. Females, David. Mike from Arkansas is in the house. Welcome. Buster says, don't forget to hit the like button or the thumbs up. Thanks. And don't forget to hit it. Before I go any further, we did hit the 60 mark. So the first part of the announcement is wow. Sorry. Um, so this coming up weekend, starting on Friday, I will be back and doing auctions on our auction page. So if you're on Facebook and you're not part of the auction group, make sure you join. It's Myshire Farm Egg Auctions, I believe is what it's called. If you look it up, you'll be able to find it. So I will be posting on there this week what the schedule will be. So I'm really excited about being able to do auctions again. Sorry. Once I do auctions this weekend, three items will be back or will be put on to our website that have not been put on before. I want to do these 3 items, new colors, new kinds of quail. I want to do them on the auction site first over the weekend. And then starting on Monday, they will be on our website. So I'm really excited about that. So we've got a really big week. I've got videos coming out every day for the new series that I'm doing. I'm doing a giveaway starting tomorrow with your thoughts and opinions, which is pretty fun. We're going to be celebrating July 4th with you live at 10 p.m. July 4th. And right before we do a video, or right before we do the fireworks, we're giving away a Wynola Ranch cage and hatching eggs for us. So you've got everything you need to start with. So it's going to be an absolute phenomenal fun week. And there's no better week to do it than July 4th, celebrating our independence with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So I'm really excited about that. So we will be doing auctions this weekend, and then Monday they will be available to the public on our website. Now, you might want to know what those 3 different options are. I will be happy to let you know, but we have to hit 80 likes now. So hit that like button. When we hit it, I will let you know the 3 things coming your way for the auctions this weekend, and then on our website on Sunday, or on Monday. So stay tuned. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Shane got 60 autumn amber eggs from you. What can we expect to get at hatch? I'm hoping a 72% hatch rate. That's what I'm hoping. Autumn ambers and Italians, maybe a few golden Manchurians, but they do pretty well hatching out true. Horton Creek Garden says hello from Conklin, New York. We have a late report hatch rate. We purchased 25 variety choice and had 16 hatch. They are 2 weeks old today and are still rocking 16 beautiful birds. Love the colors. That's great. Congratulations. I'm glad they're doing healthy, and I hope you got a large variety of colors. So congratulations. Mason's Homestead says, I've hatched 27 quail chicks 5 days ago and got a new color waiting to see what it'll be. That's great. Congratulations. David, on what day do you recommend changing from 6 birds to square foot to 3.5? That's a very good question. We do 6 quail per square foot in the brooder for up to 3 weeks old. Once they're 3 weeks old, we either ship them out because we ship all over the U.S., or we move them into the grow out pen. So there's no quail that are left in our brooders that are older than 3 weeks old. Sometimes we might move them a day or 2 early, but we never move them late. So at 3 weeks is when we change the ratio. Very good question. Wow. Sorry. David also asked, what day do you recommend separating males and females to a 1-to-5 ratio? Also a very good question. And that kind of varies. They really get along just fine until they start becoming more mature. So we usually move ours around 6 weeks. But we've done 8 weeks before, and that's usually fine. We're more doing the 6 week now just because I need the space, because we're continuing to add breeders and switch out breeders. We've got a different breeding system now, so I really need that grow out space. So 6 weeks is really the shortest amount of time. I probably shouldn't be moving them that early, but I need the space. 8 weeks is what we used to do when we had plenty of space. 8 weeks worked perfectly because the males started to get into their rhythm, but the females sometimes weren't really there yet, and that's when aggression started. So 8 weeks would be ideal. 6 weeks is doable. I hope that helps. Mason's Homestead said 27 eggs from 39 eggs. I'm assuming 27 hatched out of 39 eggs. I think. I'm not too sure. Doug says, sorry I missed that. I'm sorry I missed last week. Hope you're not mad. Not at all. I completely understand. Wow, my phone is blowing up. Jason says, I lied. One more question. 3-week-old jumbo pushing out large yellow blobs and other quail eating it. What is it? I have no idea. I've never seen a 3-week-old jumbo pushing out yellow blobs. Usually, yellow blobs usually mean that it's an undeveloped egg. But I've never seen a quail lay an egg at 3 weeks old. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Sorry. Paya from Orlando, I believe. Welcome. Let's see. We got Southeast Idaho here. Welcome. And Southern Maine is also in the house. Welcome. I'll hope everything is well. Michigan here. Welcome. Ben, I thought I saw you sent me a message and I couldn't find it. So if you want to resend that, because I cannot find that message to save my life. But I could have swore I saw it while I was working in the barn. But I can't find it now. Oh. Throat's killing me. So we're at 71. I need 80 likes to be able to give you new colors coming your way. I might not give you all 3, but I will at least give you 1, and then we'll keep doing numbers. So once we hit 80 likes, I'll let you know what's going to be auctioned off this weekend on our auction site on Facebook, and then it will be available on our website starting on Monday. So I'm very excited about that. So we need 80 likes to do that. Do you spray your eggs with anything before going into the incubator? We do not. We started that we probably did that for 3 years because someone told me that that's what you were supposed to do, and that's just what we always did. And actually, one of the times it's worked out for me by being lazy, I decided not to do it. And we got a phenomenal hatch rate, and I was like, well, that's just weird. So I decided to try it again, and then I tried it again, and then I started doing research on it and studies on it, and we get a better hatch rate without spraying them. So we don't do that anymore. Not that our hatch rate was bad before. I mean, I think it came out to be like a 7 to 10% difference. But that adds up, especially when you're putting in as many eggs as we do. So yeah, we don't do that anymore, but we did. And I guess it's just a personal preference. Shane says, what kind of electrolytes do you use and is it available in bulk? You know, I never could find it in bulk. I found a really good deal where they do it monthly to me. They send it monthly, which is kind of nice. And I do it every other week for all of our layers. I don't give it to our brooder room, mainly because they don't need it. They don't really need it for the layers, but you know, it's a nice little boost me up. It's kind of their coffee, if you will. So I give it to them once every 2 weeks, and I got it. Save a Chick Electrolytes. Give me just a second here. All right. So we use Save a Chick Electrolytes. I did find a place on Amazon that delivers once a week or once a month. So that's what I do instead. And if you signed up for so many months out, then you got a much better discount. So that's what I did. Enjoying your new videos in the playlist. Thank you very much. There's many more to come. So stay tuned with that. Percy is in the house. What is the correct humidity for jumbos? All humidities stay the same. I recommend 45% humidity for the first 14 days, and then you need to jump it up to 75% after that. Today was very hot, and my bird's temp with a thermal laser type thermometer, the temp was 97. I would give them a dust bath. A dust bath will cool them down a little bit, give them a little fun, and just make sure they have plenty of water. Probably some fruits and veggies would not go too bad either. Anne says, I have 1 male and 4 females. This morning I noticed that my male had feathers missing on his head and it was bloody. What should I do? I would make sure that it's actually a male, because that sounds like a hen, but it could be a male. And I would keep an eye on them. It's really hard to say. If it's actually the male that's doing that, then you've got a territorial hen. If it's not the male that's doing that, it's the hen that's doing that. Or if the one that got picked on was a male, then you have a territorial hen in there that's trying to show dominance. If it's a hen, then the male's just being too rough with her. Either way, I would fix it. I would take them out of the cage, disorient them, and then put them back in the cage, and usually that fixes the issue. Dust bath would help as well. How to introduce new 5-week-olds to existing family of 5 hens and 1 roux. I sprayed all of them with 1-on-1 vinegar and water, and one of the peaceful hen went completely nuts, biting and attacking the others. I've never heard of that. Solution. We have a very good blog on our website called Introducing New Quail to an Existing Flock. I would recommend you check out the website, www.myshirefarm.com. You can check out the blog section. I think Jenna wrote it back in 2017, but we still use the same method from then to now. I mean, it's just a foolproof method that never fails us. So I would check that out, and that should help you quite a bit. Lost my spot. There we are. We need 3 more likes to introduce one of the new colors that's going to be available on the website on Monday. So hit that like button, and I will let you know how that goes. What temp is too high? I have ice packs and fans going on my 15-day-old chicks. They'll pretty much let you know. If they're all kind of separated, then they're fine. If they're all kind of, to the corner or something, then they're too hot. If they're all cuddled up together, they're too cold. So I wouldn't worry too much about the heat or the temperature. I would more worry about their reactions and how they're acting. Sailing says, hey Zach, I put your 30 Scarlets in with my A&Ms that are a week ahead, and 2 days later found an AM exploded. Besides clean the chunks, should I do something more than just hope? What? I put your 30 Scarlets in with my A&Ms that are a week ahead. Eggs. You're talking eggs. And 2 days later found an A&M exploded. Besides cleaning it up, should I do something more than just hope? Nope, there's really nothing else you can do except for just clean it up and make sure the temp and the humidity is there. That's kind of scary that one exploded that early in. But yeah, there's really not much more you can do. Make sure your temp's good, your humidity's good, and make sure they're rotating. Yep, absolutely. Wyatt, I have a bird that got the skin on the top of its head ripped off. You got to see the skull. What should I do? There's a lot of different options that you can do. You can separate it for a couple weeks. You can treat it with some stuff. Depending on how bad it is, typically they heal pretty fast. So if you've got an extra space, then put it in the extra space. Throw some electrolytes in there, maybe some fruits and veggies. Within a week, it should be scabbed over and healed, and it can go back in. Beth from Tennessee, welcome. I think you're the first Tennessean here tonight. Loving my Scarlet Tuxes and Sparklies. Haven't lost a single chick. Awesome. Congratulations. Correct, Zach, not Chip. I did not think so. I thought that she picked up. FW Kindle says, does your incubator use a water wick with fan method, or is the humidity created by other means? We actually have quite a bit of different things going on in our incubator. To be honest with you, actually, I would actually go to Coternic's Corner and watch their incubator video. I believe, I'm 95% sure they also have just a video on humidity and what they use. I would highly recommend you watching those because our incubator is very, very, very large. And so we actually have 1, 2, 3. We actually have 3 different sources of water just because we don't want cold spots and it's massive. I think we can fit, I think it was like, I don't know, 8,000 eggs in our incubator, just one of them. So because it's so large, we do things a little bit different than what normal people would. So I would check out Coternic's Corner's video on humidity and also check out their incubator video, how to build an incubator, and that should help you quite a bit. Very good question, though. Do you have problems with sudden overbreeding when you introduce males into breeding cages? I heard the males will become aggressive round hens if they haven't bred recently. Nope. No, we really don't have that problem at all. We introduce new males continuously, but we introduce new males at least twice a year to each pen because we switch out our males twice a year. But again, we have our own method of doing it, and it's still the same thing as the blog as far as introducing new quail to an existing flock. We pull them all out, we put them back in. No one's territorial, and everybody feels like a newcomer, so no one really picks on anybody. So that method really works for us. So again, I would highly recommend you checking out our website at myshirefarm.com, going to the blog section, checking out how to introduce new quail to an existing flock is what I believe it's called, and use that method, and that works perfect for us. I will be doing a video just on that because it is kind of hard to explain, plus I can show it while I'm doing the video, so that will be coming up, but not for a little bit because I'm starting from ground zero and working myself there. Amanda from Farmington Hills, Michigan, welcome. The temp is running between 99.5 and humidity is 76 to 79. Day 18. It's a little late. Okay. I could be wrong. That sounds right. It should be 99.5 and 75. Zach, my wife makes me an amazing raspberry chamomile syrup for my sore throat. Would you like me to email you the recipe? I'm not really good with recipes. I know how to make mac and cheese, and that's about it. So I would appreciate it. That'd be really nice, and maybe my wife would enjoy it. I think I'm just being a big baby, and I just need to get over it, is what I think. Yeah, I'll just get over it. Okay. Patrick says, what is a roux gene? A roux gene pretty much just means... Ooh. How did that happen? Interesting. A roux gene really just means the redhead of that. So like the Egyptian is the redhead of the Pharaoh. So the Pharaoh is dark brown. The Egyptian looks identical, only it's red. So the roux gene is the red gene, pretty much. Good question. I remember a video where you said start a heat lamp at 95 and reduce it to 2 degrees. Is that accurate? That is accurate, but again, we don't really follow that. We really just watch the chicks and see what they do. But yeah, that is accurate. JR says, sorry, I don't do Facebook. Got tired of the fat there. I can't believe in people being... Sure. Richard from Orange Grove, Texas. Hello. Kiki says, what 3 colors? We did hit the first video, so give me just a second here. I'm actually going to be switching this out, unfortunately, so the volume is going to change, but I have to do it because for some reason I lost all my battery, and I just hit a notification saying it's running low. So give me just a second here, and still hear me? I would really appreciate it. I would really hate to not. Okay, so, all right, wonderful. So I am charging, so I won't be running out on you. Kiki asks, what 3 colors? We did hit the 80 mark, so I will give you 1. So the first one will be our Pansy fees. I will be auctioning them off this weekend on our auction site on Facebook. And then starting on Monday, they will be available in small amounts. The 25 count is the only thing I'm going to put up there. But they will be available on our website starting Monday, the Pansy fees. So that is very, very exciting. In fact, I believe, and maybe it's not anymore. It could be. I can't remember. I think the picture on our auction page is of a Pansy fee. Anyways, it's absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love the Pansy fees. I am ready for them. I've got plenty of them. They're hatching very well. They're very healthy, very large, and so I've been sitting on them for quite a while. So I'm very excited about that. So the Pansy fees will be auctioned off this weekend, and then they will be available on our website for the first time ever, starting on Monday. So that's very exciting. I tell you what, when we hit 90 likes, I will let you know the second color that will be available on our website starting on Monday. Salvador from Puerto Rico, welcome. Rose Cold Rake Heather from Northeast Ohio, welcome. Kiki says hit the damn like button. That would, thank you, appreciate it. We need 4 more likes to let you know what the next color that will be available starting Monday on our website is, so hit that like button. Mason's Homestead says, would I be able to join the auction since I'm in the UK? Hope I can love to get some eggs here in the UK. Unfortunately, until this whole Corona COVID-19 thing is taken care of, I cannot ship internationally. We used to. It used to go really well for us. And unfortunately, with everything that's going on, and then I was really thinking they were about to open it back up again, and now there's another out. Just, I don't know when I'm going to be able to ship to the UK. I don't know. I'm sorry. We did hit the 90 mark, so thank you very much. The second color that will be auctioned off this weekend and will be available on our website starting Monday are the pandas. So I've completely switched some things around, did a lot of research, put things together that I like, and I'm very happy with the results with the pandas. We do have plenty of them, so they will be available on our website, and they will be auctioned off this weekend for the July 4th extravaganza, starting Friday, and then they'll be on our website, available to everyone starting on Monday on our website, myshirefarm.com. So that is very exciting. Again, we have a very huge week. We are doing a contest that you're participating in, so that's very exciting. We're doing a giveaway with not just our eggs, but we're doing a giveaway with a Wynola Ranch cage. And then July 4th celebration, us joining with you and you watching live on our fireworks extravaganza. So that's very exciting. And a couple of videos coming out this week. So a lot of things to look forward to this week. So I'm very excited about that. I ordered the Rare Colors collection. Can't wait to hatch them. That's great. Good luck. Duncan from the UK is here. Welcome. Let's see. I've got one more color left that's going to be auctioned off this week on our auction site, and it will also be available on Monday on our website. It is probably the most sought after one that everybody's been asking for. So when I get 100 likes, I will let you know what the last and final, but definitely not least color that we will be introducing this week. And I do believe that all but one person knows about what's coming that's not on the farm. So I'm very excited about that. So hit that like button. I need 100 likes, and then I will let you know the last color. JR says, thanks for all your efforts, Zach. Get better soon. Thank you. What defeathering method do you use for butchering, plucking, skinning, or scalding? We scald and then we scald. Is there a proper way to clean the eggs before eating, and how long do they keep before going bad? Very good question. We wash them, just put them in the water, rinse them off, and 2 weeks pretty much once they're laid. Either 2 weeks in the fridge or 2 weeks on the counter, not both, one or the other. 27 hatched out of 39. Great hatch, congratulations. Andrea from Pennsylvania is in the house. Duncan says, do you feed your breeders, game bird breeders, pellets for breeding? We do not use pellets, we do a crumble. Very good question though. Kenny from Colorado says, hello, welcome. Ben said, I will resend it to you in Messenger. Want to see what you think about the starter kit I put together. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I just did not get anything. Could have swore I did, but it wasn't there. David says, do you feel your profit percentage is higher on selling eating eggs, hatching eggs, chicks, 8-week birds, or cleaned birds? Well, if we sold nothing but profit percentage, the best thing to do with your profit percentage would be 8-week-old birds to get the best bang for your profit. But it just depends on what your goal plan is, game plan is. My goal is to hit a certain profit amount. Obviously, I want to make a little bit of money, but I'm not too worried about you need that piece of the pie, you know? And I think hatching eggs need to be a very large part of that pie. And chicks need to be a little bit, the live birds, 3 weeks and up need to be a little bit. We no longer do butchered quail. I've got too many sources for falconries and reptiles, so we don't do butchered quail anymore. And I don't do eating eggs anymore, just because I don't have the room, which is a good thing. Martin from Macedonia, really cool. Welcome. If I tried to hatch quail with 75% humidity, I would drown all of them. Please, please candle your eggs and watch your air cells. Absolutely. You got to make sure, I mean, everywhere is a little bit different. I know Colorado is completely different. Texas is very, very humid as well. So yeah, that's a very good point. Be aware of your surroundings. Very good point. Everybody's talking to each other. That's really good. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you get the snowies? Long story short, a snowy is a German pastel. It's a Phi gene with the silver gene. So it's an SSC with the Phi gene. It's a specific part of the SSC with the Phi gene. So the way we got snowies was we put very light SSCs with hens. We put very light SSC hens with German pastel males. We started hatching out snowies, and then we started breeding them together, and that's how we got snowies. The real, okay. Sorry, yeah, I was talking eggs. My A&Ms, yeah, I got it. I got you. Advice is still the same. Is a 7 female to 1 male ratio okay? You are not, it's fine. Your fertility rate is, if I had to guess, probably going to be around 45 to 50%, which is still not awful. I'm sure your hens are looking really good. We recommend a 5 to 1, but 7 to 1 would still get you results. Kiki said 82 likes. We're at 95, which means I need 5 more likes to introduce the newest color that's coming to Myshire Farm this Monday on our website, and also be auctioned off this weekend starting Friday on our auction Facebook page. So I need 5 more likes to introduce that. What can cause my quails to bite toes? Recently, I added Purina hen laying feed to support their egg laying, after which they pick toes. The feed has a longer shape. Does it make them... I've never heard of that. I don't know if I've ever seen a quail eat a toe. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that, but we only use crumbles. Howdy Zach, with my 20 Tibetans I hatched from you, I have 5 mostly yellow and 1 solid yellow one. What can I expect from those? They would have came out of the Tibetan tuxedos. So the solid yellow one you can introduce back into the Tibetans and get Tibetan tuxedos. And then the 5 mostly yellow would probably be tuxedos. So there's that. Andra is a 7 female to 1 male ratio in a 5 square foot rabbit cage. Okay, we kind of already talked about it just a second ago. I recommend a 5 to 1 ratio. 7 to 1 is going to get you a much shorter or a much lower fertility rate, but it still works. Your hens would be really good. And we recommend 3.5 quail per square foot, so they've got plenty of room. So we can hear you here. Oh, that's when I changed over. I'm really sorry. I don't know what this is going to look like, but I need to make sure we're still charging because I don't want to end it abruptly. Give me just a second. Yep. Okay. So we're still charging. Sorry. I don't know what that's going to look like. We can still hear you. Great. Woo. I have Pansy Fee hatching today. That's awesome. Congratulations. Can hear you. I lost my spot. Patrick, when you hatch out a color that doesn't hatch true, the colors that hatch out different, can you sell them as that color, or is it considered the color you hatched out? Ooh, it's a good question. I would sell them as the color that they hatched out as. Very good question. I'm going to repeat it. Patrick asked, when you hatch out a color that doesn't hatch true, such as the SSCs, the Schofield Silver Collection, they don't hatch true. The colors that hatch out different, so you can get Tibetan out of SSCs, right? Can you sell them as that color, or is it considered the color you hatched out? So no, that Tibetan I would sell as a Tibetan, not an SSC. Very good question though. What's the second? I don't know what that question was. I'm sorry. Topeka Urban Farm, if you want to respond, what's the second? I don't know what that meant. I'm sorry. Oh, we hit 100 likes though. So I will let you know the final. It's a jumbo, so I'm very excited to announce. I just finalized everything up, made sure I had plenty of eggs, made sure that all the hens were still looking good, made sure the males were ready to go. So they are together. They've been together for about a week and a half now, so the eggs are ready to go. So this weekend I will be auctioning off our first set of jumbo white-winged Pharaohs. So they're really cool. They're averaging about 12.5 ounces at full maturity. I have about half that are all white wings with the Pharaoh back and chest. So they are feather sexable. They're quite large. The eggs are actually a little bit larger than the jumbo whites. Not as large as the jumbo wilds. I really thought that these would be possibly taking over how big they were compared to the jumbo wilds, but the jumbo wilds just, they're hard to beat. They're still a nice size. They're 12.5 ounces. Average egg size I think is 13.5 grams. They're feather sexable. They're absolutely gorgeous. I do have about 10 in there just because I love them so much that it's almost a full tuxedo Pharaoh. but they are very, very large. Those are not feather sexable, but man, they're gorgeous. They're really a lot of fun. But they're all white wings, so I'm very excited to announce that the white wing Pharaohs will be auctioned off this coming up week on our Facebook auction page, Myshire Farm Egg Auctions, and then we will be putting them on the website sometime on Monday. So I'm very excited about that. So the 3 colors that will be available on our website at myshirefarm.com this coming up Monday will be Pansy Fees, which I'm sure is going to be a lot of people's favorites. They are absolutely gorgeous. Number 2 will be the pandas that I'm very excited about. I get quite a bit of questions about those. And number 3 will be the new jumbo white-winged Pharaohs. So I'm very excited about that. Do you think you will be able to ship international by next year? I hope so. I have no idea how this thing's going to go. I have absolutely no idea. But I hope so. What combo can make a tuxedo? White male and the colored female? Yes, that is correct. Is there a sparkly tux? No. That would be very hard to do because you're already mixing 2 colors to get the sparkly anyway. So for example, our sparklies are pansies and pharaohs so that they're feather sexable. But then you throw a white in there, now you're going to get all kinds of different colors. So typically it's best to use tuxedos with common or core colors, such as Tibetans, scarlets, rosettas, and things like that. I really like my sparkly chicks and would like to tinker with the sparkly, well, there you go. It's possible. It'll take a little while, but it's possible. FW Kindle is still in the house, one of the first ones here. Thank you for staying. For those who don't know what the auction is, please explain. For those who don't know what the auction is, please explain. We do an auction site on Facebook. I believe it's called Myshire Farm Quail, no, Myshire Farm Egg Auctions, I believe is what it's called. You'll be able to find it on Facebook. And we do egg auctions. So it's a lot of fun. And really we just start at a very low amount. Usually the lowest amount that I do is 30. The most I do is 240 at a time. Sometimes they're an hour long, sometimes they're a 30-minute auction, sometimes they're live. So I'm literally calling it, like going once, going twice, sold. We have a lot of fun on there, a lot of new colors. It's just a lot of fun and a great way to, it's a much more fun way to purchase quail eggs than just going on the website and purchasing. So we have a lot of fun doing it, a lot of information, ask questions as you go, and you know, interact with other people. It's just a lot of fun. Hilltop Outdoors says, Zach, any chance I might have gotten some pansy fees in my rare mix? Yes, that is a very strong possibility. They've been ready to go for a little while now, but I did not have the numbers, and I knew that if I only had 10 pansy fees, then they would be out of stock forever. So while I was growing those up, I did use those for a bunch of rare mixes, yes. So I'm sure you got some. I forgot, is there a reason you don't ship chicks? Or is it just not financially ideal? No, it would be a great finance. It'd be very, very profitable. But they are the third of a size of a chicken chick, and they're just way too heat dependent. And I don't like it. I just don't. I'll never do it. Even if someone explains to me step by step how they do it and how you should do it, I'll never do it. I'll never ship chicks. I just think it's irresponsible. I mean, you know, it's hard enough to keep the chicks alive as is, and then trying to ship them is just, it's too much on them. I've shipped 1-week-old chicks before. That's a little bit different. They kind of got their bearings about themselves, and that's, you know, that's a little bit different. But day-old chicks is just, they're just too heat dependent. Hello from Alabama. Welcome. Jumbo white female with jumbo brown male, or vice versa. What would you get? Same thing. Jumbo whites and jumbo wilds. 50-50, pretty much what you get. Eventually, if you do it right, and probably third generation of mixing and matching, you would probably get a tuxedo, but it probably wouldn't stick. So 50-50 jumbo, 50 jumbo, 50% jumbo, 50% white. I have no idea why that was so hard for me to say. Hello from Texas, Monahanas, Mohan, Texas. I've taken way too much Dayquil today to work my brain the way I'm working it right now. I'm sorry. What do you guys do for the flies? We have a lot of circulation, and then I also get these at Tractor Supply, and it's kind of like a fly sheet that you can just bring down and then cut off and bring it down again. And I have a couple of those that are in there. Ventilation is the best though, and keeping everything clean. So we do, you know, the poop trays once a day, and you know, we do inventory daily and things like that. So we try to keep it as clean as possible. Biting toes could be mites. It could be mites. That is I like it. Very good idea. Didn't think about it. Could be. I would definitely check for mites. Great idea. Man, wish I thought of that. Good job. What do you get in Italian cross with Fab V? I guess eventually you would get pearls. I mean, a Fab V is a Pharaoh and the Phi gene. So it just changes the colors of the Pharaoh. So a Fab V is actually a Pharaoh. It's actually a wild. But the Phi gene transforms the brown colors to the gray and the white, you know. So the tan color becomes white, the brown becomes gray, and there's your Fab Phi. A pearl is an Italian with the Phi gene, so the gold and the gold comes out and it's black and white. So there's your pearl. So if you would take an Italian with a Fab V, you would get Fab V, Italian, Pharaoh, and eventually you would get pearl. I was running at 65 to 70 degrees humidity. Gotcha. Rich, you should be fine. I'm probably overthinking it. Keep me posted, but yeah, you're fine. I wouldn't stress it too much. Michael from Montana's in the house. Welcome. Do I have to wait to show? Okay. Do I have to wait for my pansy quail to be 8 weeks to sex them? 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, you have to vent sex them. They're not feather sexable. At what age will the roosters begin crowing? It varies. I've had some as little as 5 weeks, some 8 weeks. It all varies. Do you think I would get any jumbo white-winged pharaohs in my rare collection mix I ordered? My order is still processing. No. No, jumbos will not be any rares. In any rares. Is a 20% protein fast grow crumble food okay for my 8 to 13-week-old quail? My feed mill didn't have the game bird food. I have more females than males. Is a 20% protein... When you're at 10 to 13 weeks, protein is not a big deal. You can go as low as 15%. You don't want them to keep growing, you want them to be healthy. What you need to look at in the food area when they're fully mature and they're laying eggs is the calcium. You want to make sure that you're 3.5% calcium, 15 to 18% protein. Make sure the fiber is a good percent. I think it's 1.5 to 2.5, I believe. So you want to make sure fiber, calcium, and protein are all aligned. So the first 10 weeks of a quail is just like growing a child. You know, you're raising it up. It's growing, they're eating a lot. Once they hit 10 weeks, then they're kind of like in that adulthood where it's more of production standpoint and everything needs to balance out. Horrible analogy. That was stupid analogy. But anyways, at 10 weeks old, you want it more balanced. You don't want a 25 to 30% protein. You want a 15% protein. But in that starter grower, it's going to be more like a 1.5% calcium compared to that 3.5 that they need to produce really strong, good eggs for you. That fiber needs to be higher, much higher, probably double to 3 times what's in the starter grower, because that'll help them produce the eggs and help them flow the eggs so that they're not struggling, which will keep your death count down. So more of, yeah, I explained it. Yeah. Hello from Park City, Utah. Welcome. My question is, how many quail do you begin with? That is a very it really depends. It depends on your setup. It depends on what you're looking for, what you're trying. I do have a couple quail math videos that you can look up on our YouTube channel, and it can kind of give you some scenarios to start with. I really liked those math videos. A lot of people didn't, but I liked them, so check those out, and that will probably at least give you the questions that you want to ask yourself to decide how you want to start. Hilltop Outdoors says, of the rare Tux mix, some hatch with almost all black feet. What colors will these likely be as adults? It could be 5 or 6 different colors. Could be Tibetan, could be Rosetta, could be Graufi. Probably one of those. Retracted. Hey, Zach, I'm late, but my eggs are hatching this evening, the Jumbo Wilds. That's great. Good luck. That seems really fast. I feel like I just sent those out. But that's great. Good luck. If I bred 2 tuxedos together, would I get some whites? Absolutely you would. Yes. Tuxedos are not a true color. It's a mixture of 2 colors. It's pretty much Tibetan, Scarlet, Rosetta with hens with a white male, and then eventually you'll start getting the pattern look. You'll start getting the tuxedo look. So it's 2 colors mixed together, so they'll never hatch true. You always get whites, you'll always get the full colors, and then you'll get the tuxedos in between. Tyler says, when you find a random dead bird in your cage, do you do much of an investigation into it, or do you call it a loss? If you do look into it, what do you do? I really don't. We track it daily. I more look at it on a weekly basis. So if I lose more than 2 quail in a cage in a week, then I'll start investigating. But yeah, it's more of a, if I was just focusing on 1 quail dead, then I don't know if I'd ever find out what the answer is, because it could be anything. It could be that they bullied the quail and the quail didn't eat for 2 days. It could be that it was prolapse because it wasn't eating as much as it should, or it could be a million different things. So really, I just track progress and where where it's going. So if I lose 1 in 1 week, but I haven't lost 1 for 3 weeks, then I just let it go. If I've seen that I'm losing about 1 quail a week in 1 cage, then I'll start looking into it and trying to find out. So it really just depends. Very good question though. Do different colors have different looks besides white and tuxedo? What do different colors have different looks? I had some that had red panda looking markings, red down with yellow red liner. Red down with yellow eyeliner that I'm curious about. I would assume it's probably going to be a scarlet tuxedo, if I had to guess. To my earlier question, the other colors that hatch out, could you breed them as that color? Yes, you could. Absolutely. 28 out of 30 Italian eggs hatched. Some were light brown and dark brown. That's great. Congratulations. That is not bad to Puerto Rico. 28 out of 30. Congratulations, considering you only bought 25. So that's over 100% hatch rate. Great job. Eddie says, hi Zach, Eddie from Arkansas. Out of 49 birds, I ended up with 41 females and 8 roosters. Turned out great. Congratulations, that's phenomenal. Love your videos, but I was wondering how many quail do you started with? Oh. I don't remember. I think it was 20. I think we did 20 live birds. Jenna and her dad drove a couple hours and bought some jumbos live and brought them back. And then Jenna ordered hatching eggs online to someone that is no longer in business. And we got our SSCs in. So our jumbo quails arrived, our eggs came in a couple days later, and then we hatched those out. So that might be why I'm more partial to the SSCs, just because they technically weren't our first quail, but they were the first chicks that we had. Never really thought about it. One day early that they are hatching. Oh, okay. One day early that they are hatching. Zach, it was 18 days ago today that I got the eggs. Still feels like yesterday is when I sent them. That's great. Good luck. Glenn says, what is the best way to raise your quail in on the ground or in the pen? It's really a personal choice. I know some people really like the aviary setting. It did not work for me. I do a pen setting. To be honest with you, that is kind of a personal choice. You can get a lot of really good different ideas and what people thought, what people think, what people do on our Facebook group, Newbie Quail Lovers. There's almost 11,000 members on there, and they all do a little bit different. So if you posted that question on there, I'm sure you get a ton of comments. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. It just depends on what works best for you. And that's where I would ask the majority. And Newbie Quail Lovers group is an amazing way to do it. So I would check that out. Very good question. Tomorrow will be day 18 that we're in the incubator. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I meant 2 different colors have different colored chicks. I meant do different colors have different... Yes, they can. For example, SSCs. Schofield Silvers Collection will hatch out many different types of silvers. They'll hatch out Italians, Tibetans, Pharaohs, all kinds of stuff. Most colors don't hatch true. The only colors that do hatch out true are Italians, Pharaohs, whites, Tibetans, scarlets. That's probably it. There might be 1 or 2 more. I can't think right now off the top of my head. My scarlet tuxedo babies look that way. Yeah, I would assume it was a scarlet tuxedo. Salvador, 20 out of 24 jumbo wilds hatched 6 not for. That's not bad at all. Congratulations. You're killing it. Shipping to Puerto Rico and having that great of success. You got it going on. Congratulations, Salvador. Wyatt, just cooked up some of my quail. So delicious. They really are. We had some maybe a week and a half ago. I grilled them out, and man, they're good. Shane said, what are the most complicated colors to create, and what are the easiest colors to make? Good question. Autumn Ambers are super easy. Egyptians are super easy. Sexlings were pretty easy. Tuxedos were fairly easy. Snowies are difficult as difficult can be. Pearls are really difficult. Fab Fees are Fab Fees are in between. Growl Fees were a little difficult. Pandas were in between. Pearls and Snowies, really hard. Egyptians were super easy. Italians are normal. Yeah, super easy. Autumn Ambers are super easy. Sexlinks are pretty easy. Rosettas are easy. Scarlets are easy. Tibetans are easy. Tuxedos are easy. SSCs are tricky. They're easy, but they're one of the hardest ones to do because you have to do it in such a different way. Because you can't just breed silver to silver forever. You've got to... It's difficult. Their routine is really difficult. German pastels are about the same as the SSCs. Pansies were pretty difficult. Sparklies were actually pretty easy. Pansy Fees were hard. Pansy Fees were really hard. Those and the white-winged Pharaohs were probably the 2 hardest I've done so far. They were really, really rough. But we got through it. They'll be on the website this Monday, so that is super exciting. Very good question. I probably went way too long on that, but very good question. I enjoy aviary setting during winter and cage setting during the spring and fall. I like it. It's a good idea. Should you turn off the red light and brooder to let the baby sleep? We do not turn the red light off, no. To anyone in the US, I would start playing music 24 hours on low this week and turn it on daily until after July 4th to keep your birds safe. It's not a horrible idea. It's not a horrible idea. Hello from the Caribbean. Very cool. Welcome. What feed do feed your laying hens with? Okay, so we have a couple feed videos on our YouTube channel. I would check those out. It'll actually show you a close-up of not only what we feed, but the ingredients and the percentages, and that would probably answer all of your questions because I'll forget something, but I would do that. Are you still doing work with celadons? I am. I have a scarlet that is laying normal eggs on the outside, but very, very blue on the inside. They are a carrier of the celadons. Yes. I have a lot of carriers in my barn. A lot. Honestly, I would say almost a third of my barn are all celadon carriers now. I'm just not happy with them, so I keep putting them into cages. Is there any update on your international shipping? Really wanted some jumbo wilds. Not yet, unfortunately. It's all up in the air. Sorry. So far, there are 4 chicks hatched. I am always excited when I have babies hatching. Since eating quail, I don't like chickens as much. Absolutely, I agree, and that's great. And please keep me posted. That's awesome. Hello, Zach from Central Arkansas. Hello, Gary Gray. Crystal says, how true are the white-winged pharaohs? Very good question. They're about 55 to 60%, but here's the really, really cool part about the white-winged pharaohs. The white-winged pharaohs are going to give you white-winged pharaohs, and whites. They hatch about we're going to say 60% true, which means 60% will be the white wings, 40% will be either white or all pharaoh. Now here's the really, really cool part. 85 to 90% of those all made weight way over 12 ounces. So it's like a mixed bag of jumbo eggs. I mean, I'm just really proud of them. I'm really, really excited about them. The jumbo whites are really, really cool. We're actually pulling those whites to use on a new project, so I'm really excited about that. The white wings are gorgeous, and then the pharaohs that came out are just as large. So yeah, very great question. Absolutely great question. I did add a few of my eggs to the batch, so we'll have to give you total egg count and percentage about midweek, not a problem. Will the new genetics video going to explain how to make the specific colors? Most of them, yes. I'm hoping to do each color like a 3-minute video and just throw everything I can at you as fast as possible. How to discourage quail fightings. One of my females attack each and every other quail. She's the most beautiful bed. What should I do? I would go onto the website and check out how to introduce new quail to an existing flock, pull her out, and then introduce her again. I ended up with what appears to be a celadon in my mix. No idea what it looks like now. I did not get to watch it hatch. Pretty cool though. Absolutely. I hope it hatches celadon for you. I couldn't find your hatching guide on your blog. Could you point me in the direction to find it? It should be on there. As far as I knew, I don't know, because there's like 7, there's 3, but there's 3 different people working on the website right now to do a bunch of stuff, so everything's jumbled up. If you want to text me, 937-760-7282. If you want to text me, I will send you a picture of the hatching guide. And then I will make sure that I put that on my to-do list this week to check that out. It should be under the blog section, but it could have been deleted or moved, or I don't know. Including the new ones, how many jumbo colors do you have now? 4. We have jumbo wilds, jumbo whites, jumbo Egyptians, and now jumbo white-winged pharaohs. So I'm pretty excited about that. Can you maybe do videos on breeding projects? That will be in the work as well. And also, can you please elaborate on the SSC breeding? Absolutely. That will be, I would assume I'm probably going to throw that into the genetics videos. Kind of ties in. I'm going to be honest, the genetic videos I'm not looking forward to. Just because there's just so many of them, you know? Like if I only had 2 or 3 colors, I wouldn't have any problem. But I've got to do like 25 videos of just that. I did start it. I got through about 6 colors and I was like, I need a break. And then that was on Friday. And then yesterday morning I woke up and like this whole side is just swollen. So I talked for way too long this week. But I did say that I was going to do 2 days worth of videos, and I did. So I'm very excited and proud of myself for that, but man, I'm hurting for it now. I don't like talking that much. But yes, we will be doing that as well. And stay tuned. Who just asked that? Crystal Rose now and Shane Barger. Actually, everybody that's here, stay tuned because I've got just a couple questions left and then I want to share something with you. Hit that like button, please. I might understand Monday White Wing Jumbo eggs will be available. Yes, a week from tomorrow. This coming up weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, will be our auction group. Starting a week from tomorrow, a week from Monday, so what, the 5th, 6th? July 6th, it should be, is when they'll be on the website, yes. I have a double yoker every day in the same cage. Do you think it's from the same hen? Yes, I do. Usually if they do it once, they continue to. How long should I wait to incubate eggs after putting a male in with the... We recommend 7 days. You can do 5 days. We recommend 7. The message is held. Show. Beth, can your white wing pharaohs go into a Winola cage? No, they can. Yeah. We even have jumbo wilds into a Winola cage for a research project. Well, we had jumbo wilds into a Winola ranch cage because of the white wing pharaoh project. So yes, they can. Is there any way to add some hatching eggs to an order that I placed that is to ship on July 5th? Why did I not understand that question at all? Is there any way to add some hatching eggs to an order that I placed? Yes, there is. Text me at 937-760-7282. I said that really fast, or I feel like I said it really fast. 937-760-7282. Text me name and order number and what you want. We'll send you an invoice through PayPal that you can pay with PayPal or credit card, and I'll add it to that order. I probably will not be on my phone the rest of the night, but I'll work on it tomorrow. When do quails stop growing? Typically around 10 weeks old. I wonder when can I process our males? We process our males at 8 weeks old. Just the food cost, we do it at 8 weeks. From Italian eggs, will I get Italian quail? Yes, you will. What is the fundamentals of creating a jumbo? You know, sounds like an easy, simple question, but it's not. Top 10% every time is how I'll answer that question, but that video is coming. We are going to go in depth, like it's going to be a 3-part video on jumbos and breeding jumbos and things like that, so stay tuned. How do I search your auction group on Facebook? Facebook, and then just search Myshire Farm Egg Auction, I think. It should pull up. If not, you can message me or text me, and I can add you to the group. Mama Tried Homestead says, good evening, welcome. Thanks for showing up. That is all the questions. So, real quick, I'm going to go over it again. So, starting a week from tomorrow, we're going to have 3 brand new colors on our website. It will be Jumbo, white-winged Pharaohs. It will be the Pansy fees that everybody's been asking about for over a year now. And it'll be the pandas. So I'm very, very excited about that. That will be on our website at www.myshirefarm.com. So please check that out. This coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday on our auction group, Myshire. Yep, that's what it's called. Myshire Quail Egg Auction on Facebook. Myshire Quail Egg Auction. I really have to remember what I put on places. People ask me how I do videos, and I'm like, it should be under this, or the blog, it should be under this. And I'm like, I don't know what I named it. It's something about that. I don't know. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Beth. Myshire Quail Egg Auction on Facebook. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will be introducing the 3 new colors with pictures. We will be auctioning them off. We will be having fun on this holiday weekend. And then tomorrow, don't know what tomorrow is, 29th, yes, June 29th, tomorrow, I will be doing a video on YouTube where it will be introducing the contest and how to enter and when I'll be doing it. But you will comment on the video I post tomorrow, your suggestions of doing videos. I will get to all of those videos. Every time you give me a comment with another suggestion of a video, you will be entered into a contest. That contest will run from tomorrow until Saturday, July 4th, where we will pick a winner. At 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 4th, I know it is very late, and very late for a lot of us, and usually way past my bedtime, but that's when it gets dark here. So, we usually do a July 4th party at Myshire Farm, and we have people all over the country that come. Unfortunately, due to the COVID thing, we're not doing it this year. So I decided to go and get 800 fireworks. 800 fireworks to celebrate July 4th. Because if there's ever a year that we need to unite, if there's ever a year that we need to come together and celebrate what America is supposed to mean, and that is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, where all men are created equal. There is no better year than this year to come together and celebrate that. So at 10 p.m., we will be going live. I will be introducing the winner that will receive 60 Myshire hatching eggs with free shipping and a free 3-tier Wynola Ranch cage, because they are proudly made in America. And we will be doing the giveaway, and then I will be running away and starting the fireworks show. And then that will be where everybody can watch it. We'll all celebrate July 4th together. I hope that you come. So we've got a very busy week. We've got a video coming out tomorrow and a contest that you can join. I did see a question where it said, where can I get a quail scale? Amazon, eBay. Cool, be awesome. That was great. Thank you for the time. Very well said. Somebody asked, I forget how many times. I thought I saw it. How many times can you enter? You can enter as many times as you want starting tomorrow on the video. It will only count if you comment on that video on my YouTube channel. So for example, I will be posting that video on Facebook. If you post on Facebook, I will not count it. It's got to be on the YouTube channel comments. So you will comment the video that you want to see. It does not matter if it's the best idea or the worst idea. You will be entered into the contest. You can be entered into the contest as many times as you would like because we're celebrating. So there's no disqualifications, there's no limits or anything like that. So tomorrow we've got the video. You guys are going to be giving me a bunch of ideas to help you in the future. That's great. This weekend we'll be doing auctions of 3 brand new colors and starting the auctions back up. That's very exciting. July 4th, we're going to be doing a giveaway with the Wynola Ranch cage and the eggs and 800 fireworks live on this YouTube channel. That's very exciting. And then I will be back this Sunday at 7, or that Sunday, a week from today, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be doing another drawing for the under 18 winner. So it is a really long week. really cool. I hope everybody can join me Saturday for the July 4th extravaganza fireworks. I hope to see you there. I hope to see your comments. I hope to read after all is said and done where everybody is from. I think it's really cool that we get everybody everywhere celebrating July 4th. So let everybody know to show up at 10 p.m. just to see the fireworks. They don't even have to light quail. I think we should just unite together. So I'm really excited about that. Check out the video tomorrow. Number one, I'm doing a ton of videos lately. I'll be posting every day to help you guys. I want to do it better than ever. I want the titles to be better. I want you to be able to find them better. I want them to be more updated. But I want as many ideas so that I can help you as possible. So what better way for you to help me than to me to give to you? So that is my contest starting tomorrow. I will do it as soon as I can. Not tonight, because if I talk one more word after this, I think my throat's gonna fall out. It's killing me right now. But I'll be doing the video tomorrow. Comment as many times as you want all through the week. Have your friends, your family, your son, your daughter, your aunt, your uncle, your husband, your wife, I don't care. Have everybody comment. And if they don't want them, then you can take them. I want as many ideas as possible. I hope to see you Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the fireworks extravaganza. Thank you everybody for showing up. I did have a couple more comments. Living Life at Home said, very well said. Thank you. Don't have Facebook. Any way to win? Any way to win? Yeah, absolutely. It's just on YouTube. So yeah, you'll just comment on here on the video tomorrow. How far from your birds are you doing the fireworks? Pretty far. Pretty far. Other side of the property. 20 acres? Pretty far. Thanks for your time and information. You're welcome. That is amazing. I know, that's what I thought as well. Can you tell if the snowies are males and females by feathers? Yes, they are feather sexable. Living Life at Home, just bit my tongue. Says, thanks for all you do. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Do you have Japanese quail? Yes, Japanese and Coturnics are the same thing. And Bama Urban Quail Covey says they are here. Welcome. Ray says, great live, Zach. Take care of that throat. I will. I'm sure it'll be fine tomorrow. I've just talked way too much the past 4 days. I mean, way too much. Faith says, do I have to use antibiotics for my quail? Nope, we never do. Sam says, what should I get in the rare collection? A lot of different things. Get better, Zach. Thank you. A lot of different things. Fab Fees, Pandas, Autumn Ambers, Pearls, Snowies, Pansy, Sparkly, Pansy Fees, SSC, German Pastel, some research stuff, Egyptians. It's a lot. Get better, Zach. Thank you. B Big Country 785 Southwest Illinois is here. Welcome. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, that is it. Thank you everybody for showing up. Please hit that like button. And I don't want you to forget, I know I've said it a million times. Is Pharaoh also Coturnics? Yes, they are. Same thing. But please watch for the video tomorrow. Comment as many times as you would like so that you can be entered into the contest to win a free Wynola Ranch cage and a free 60 count of eggs from us. And then I hope that you join us to celebrate July 4th this Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To be honest with you, it doesn't matter if you win or not. I think we should all unite and celebrate, and there's no better feeling I get than when I do the July 4th fireworks. I feel proud. You know, it's been my thing for 7 or 8 years now. I wish we could have had a huge party this year like we always do and had people come all over. I think that would have been powerful. But unfortunately, just didn't work out. We got to be safe, and I can't get the quail sick. I can't do it. I can't do it. So we're not having the get together this year, but we are going live. I hope you can celebrate, because there's nothing more important right now than to be united in thought, united in prayer, united together, that everyone is created equal, and that the pursuit of happiness is what we strive for, and we need to get back to the pursuit of happiness, and we need to stop expecting it, but start driving towards it. And we can't get there unless we all get on board and do it together. So I hope you join me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. I know this was a very long video. I will see you tomorrow morning with the contest rules and giveaway. Amen, amen, thank you, feeling better. I will. Great stream, have a good night. Thank you very much. Don't forget to I thought it said don't thumbs up. I'm like, well, that's rude. Don't forget to thumbs up. Thank you very much. Mama tried Homestead. If you haven't, hit that like button. That would help me out a lot. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. My jumbos are only averaging 11 ounces. What line of yours can I use to add size? Jumbo Wilds are 14. Jumbo Egyptians and Jumbo Whites are 11 to 12. The Jumbo White Wing Pharaohs that will be available a week from tomorrow on the website was 12 and a half. Last question. Thank you, Zach, and all of the farm for all you do. I hope your throat gets better. What a great ending to this video. Love the hat. Thank you very much. Thanks and God bless. Thank you. I emailed Jenna the syrup recipe. I'm sure she's going to be thrilled, and I'll probably be the beneficiary of it too, so thank you. Lynn says, I missed it. It's okay. We had a great time. I hope that you can rewatch it in your spare time or while you're taking care of the quail, which is what I always recommend. When you're taking care of your quail, just put this, you don't need to be looking at my ugly mug. Put this down, put some headsets in or put it in a speaker and just listen to it while you're feeding and watering. And then you're kind of learning and growing and being productive all at the same time. So good night and God bless. And there's nothing else I can say other than that. Thank you everybody for watching. Good night. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow with the video, and I'll see you Saturday, July 4th, 10 p.m. for an amazing fireworks show. I'll see you then. Thanks.